Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us. Hi, Hotties. Welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast. I'm Meredith Young. I am here with my two besties and fellow podcasters and hotties, Julie Cola and Julie Strauss-Greeley. If you are new to the pod, we are truly three lifelong best friends who have been obsessing about it all and sweating about it all and talking about it all forever and ever, and we want to invite you to join us in that fun. On the podcast, we talk about everything from Bravo to hot flashes. Today, we're doing a lot of reality TV stuff, and so we're going to be talking about, obviously, Taylor from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and The Bachelorette. We'll be spending some time on that, some Bravo, some Survivor. And what I want to say about Survivor is Mike White was running, not walking, to his private jet on Fiji. He was like, bye-bye.
You forgot to say spoiler alert if no one had watched it.
It's live. It's not dropped. But thank you for critiquing me. Okay, we always start with our temperature check, so that's what we'll start today. And just checking in with you guys. Julie, how are you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Okay. It's freezing here in New York, so I'm not happy about that. I mean, it was absolutely brutally bone-chillingly cold yesterday, which I'm so over. I can't take it. Like the fact that we're still wearing sweaters and it's third week of March. No thanks. Nah. I mean, I guess March could, what is it? Like comes in like a lamb and goes out like a lion. I don't know.
No,
there's a phrase about
it. I don't know.
Anyway. I don't know. I knew it's Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow. We were screwed. And we are.
Because nobody can get that one down. I'll tell you that much for a temperature check.
I will say this. My dogs, for some reason, cannot acclimate to daylight savings time. So their time of wake up was 6:30 and now it is 5:30 every morning. I know. 5:30. And I'm like,
so are you at 5:30?
I just kind of put him on the floor.
Wait a minute. This one was easy for us, for Scout. I feel like he's sleeping later. Didn't we I know we didn't gain an hour, but like we did, but he's like sleeping till 7, but she like never does. Like,
oh, well, I don't know. We lost an hour and my dogs definitely lost it.
Yeah, we did. We all lost an hour.
Well, to move it along though, guys, there's a lot that happened this week. Like a lot.
There is.
Yes.
So I think we need to jump into hot the press.
A lot of drama.
With, Real Housewives of Miami canceled.
This is so upsetting.
They did not officially say cancel. They did not say that word. So let's just be clear. They said it's on pause. Good old Dorinda. But it's on pause. They have not picked up cameras and they have not started filming. So we could assume the worst. I'm assuming the worst. And by the way, I'm devastated about it.
Devastated. This is what I find so infuriating. Real Housewives of Miami is a top tier franchise. The cast is amazing. I mean, that's what goes viral. Those memes are everywhere. Everyone was quoting it. Real Housewives of New York reboot is a bust. I don't want to watch Erin Leachy do pregnancy pranks.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of the OC, they brought us that awful season. It was such a snooze. It was so boring. Jennifer Berganti, and I have to watch Heather Dubrow buy another house. It's boring.
I don't understand why a franchise like that actually for the last few years has really been subpar and so problematic between Tamara and everything else. And Katie, what happened? Why does that franchise continue to get
They have money?
They don't tweak it. They don't put them on pause. They don't say, hey, we need to really look at this. It's ridiculous. And by the way...
Have you ever quoted, is there any viral moment from Real Housewives of the OC?
No.
It's like Steve Goldenson from 20 years ago. Nobody talks about that show.
Sorry.
It's not hot.
No, and same thing with Beverly Hills. It's a snooze. I mean,
Beverly Hills this year is shamefully boring. Shamefully boring. And they'll never go on pause. That show will never go on pause because Kyle and Andy Cohen. What a bore.
And talk about a show and a person who should go on pause. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Kyle. Kyle could use a season off. She really could.
I saw Sarah Michelle Gellar was on. She was talking to the guys from Page Six. I can't remember their names right now, so sorry, guys. But the Page Six guys who are, they always do their update of gossip. And she was talking about how boring Beverly Hills is. She's like, it's such a snooze. I'm bored.
I saw that too. It is boring.
So
it is boring.
It's so boring. And it's like, they're not on pause. There was not a boring second in Miami. It's
No.
amazing.
No.
I don't
I'm so
understand
frustrated. It's so mean. It's like, this is the only thing we have right now, Andy. The news is so depressing. We want our Bravo. That's our therapy. We go to escape, and you've now taken away our favorite Miami girls.
The comment
move on.
about
Let's
Birdie.
move on.
We're moving on. Andy Cohen, we're upset. We're upset. Give us our Miami girls.
Yeah, at Andy Cohen, we're adding you.
Andy Cohen is in the
It's
hot
all
seat.
we do is talk about his network. But
Okay, moving on. And this is going to take us into our first deep dive, but, Taylor Frankie Paul from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is really going through it now. I'm going to go on the record as saying that she is Britney Spears broken. Like, I don't think this is fun. I think she's reality TV is fun when you're watching like some drama, but not when you're watching someone like Taylor, who's really needs help and support. And I just think she's really going through it. And yes, did producers make mistakes? Yes, but this is her real life, and these are her real mental anguishes. And I think it's gone from being fun to being actually scary for her. I worry about her. So go ahead, Julie.
So we were watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. We all binged it, right? And then the whole Frankie Taylor Paul scandal. We call it a scandal. What do you call this? What's happening?
Taylor Frankie Paul.
What did I call her?
Frankie
yeah, she called her
Paul.
Taylor Frankie Paul. She wanted
Taylor.
She did.
Whatever I called her, Taylor. She's, that whole thing kicked in, and like, I guess I thought it happened like this week or like last week, but it
Wow.
happened like a month ago, I guess. But that means the
happened week
producers of The
February.
Bachelorette knew, and that means Hulu knew, and you know
Disney,
what?
ABC.
Disney. I felt like watching that towards the end. I mean, she was so clearly unwell mentally. It was hard to watch. I mean, I know you do watch that for the fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't a fun watch at the end. It really wasn't. It was so dark. And then when there's kids involved, it's so sad, and he's a fuck up, that Dakota guy. I mean, I don't trust. I think I don't know the truth. None of us know the truth, what happened, right? We don't know. I mean, they're saying the necklace went around his neck. Who knows? What he leaked, what she leaked. Something bad happened, and it was with kids. So that's just like not fun to watch. So
No, now there's a serious investigation. There's a serious domestic violence investigation going on. They actually both might lose custody of their children. That's a possible outcome.
And I worry
it's
for her.
that there was domestic violence that occurred in front of these kids and impacts their safety and well-being, they could lose custody of their children. Like, this is not a joke. It should not have been. It is not a joke. And I just think it is so incredibly serious. And I think it is so unbelievably responsible, if this did happen, we now know a few weeks ago, to put her out there, to keep moving forward with the Bachelor press tour, to put her out there to do the Bachelorette press tour.
I mean,
It's unbelievable to me. Like, this is crazy. It's so crazy.
Yesterday they had her on Good Morning. They're throwing her in Good Morning America and like, I don't know, like the whatever that Kelly Ripa show is, and she has no idea what she's talking about. And she's an executive producer. I guess all those girls are executive producers of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And she was talking to, I don't know, like Lara Spencer. And she said, I don't know what happened to me. They don't tell us anything. And Lara Spencer said, well, you are an executive producer of the show, so you should know something.
I know.
But, it's right now. If I was an executive, I mean, listen, if I was an executive at ABC, I would pull it. I would be like, this is not the right time to air this. Because it's not a fun watch. The whole thing has been leaked. Everybody knows who she ends up with. She even put the guy's shirt on her,
Meanwhile, the ratings are going to go through the roof. Everyone's going to watch it. They're not pulling this. The ratings already, like,
Because it's like watching a train wreck.
Clickbait.
Oh, I pulled. She got more followers. I think she got a gazillion
60,
more followers. I pulled
60,000 more followers.
Well, the other thing too is,
Yeah.
it's like we all, not only, Julie, going on what you were saying, like, not only do we know who she picked because that photo leaked, but also it's like whoever she picked, we know there's no legitimacy to it, or there's not even, like, sometimes they date for a few months and then they break up.
Right.
There's not even going to be that, because 2 hours after returning to Utah, she's called Dakota over 100 times. And then this domestic incident happens, or they're in touch. And then now there's this domestic incident. So it's like, what are we watching? Like, such a it's like, it's fraud. It's like, there's not, we're going to watch her, like, go on these silly dates? Like,
she has said in these interviews that she really wasn't looking for love. She was looking to get away from Dakota. She was looking to get, she went on The Bachelorette to try to pull herself out of this very toxic thing, which it didn't do. And so I don't actually think she was looking for love. I think she was looking to, like, get out of this hell that she's in.
I don't even think it's that deep. I think it's a money. I mean, listen, you get more money.
It's a money grab.
Hulu owns ABC. They said we'll make you the Bachelorette. It will make you more money. It's and it was good for her career. This
Disney
was not good for her career.
ABC.
This was like a terrible watch. That airport scene when she wouldn't get out of bed.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, and your kids are at the airport with her mom. It's awful for these kids. And I know she has a good relationship with her ex-husband. So those 2 of the kids are with her ex-husband. I mean,
Or
if I
2
was him,
older kids.
grab those kids. Then the one who she has with Dakota. I mean, you're not going to hand over a kid to Dakota. That's for sure.
No.
So, I mean, I hope she can keep custody of her children. But right now, it's like, I worry for these kids. If there's fights like that and you're sleeping in bed and you can't get out of bed, that's not a great, healthy thing for children. I worry for her. I hope somebody helps her.
I'm so worried about her. Me too. She doesn't really have anybody, though. I mean,
I know that mom is not great.
God, I should have put you up for
and her mom hot take predictions about what will happen to the Bachelorette. Let's. What's your hot take of what you think will happen now? Do you think they're going to air it as usual on Sunday? Is there going to be some sort of like written, like Chiron before it starts? Like
It's going to come up before, show. Yeah. And I think they're going to post the domestic violence thing now after every episode. They're going to post it. They're going to do what they have to do legally.
Yeah.
I think they're going to air it.
Me too.
What, you think they're going to air it? I thought they were going to pull it. Now I think they're going to air it. I think they should pull it. I would pull it temporarily, but I think they were going to air it. I don't think it's a fun watch.
Money into it.
How is that a fun watch when you know
it's
the
not.
ending?
It's not a fun watch.
It's not.
Everybody's going to tune in, and by the way, it's going to get the highest ratings ever. Right? Like that's what's going to happen. And they're in it for the money, as we saw with America's Next Top Model, right? Like it doesn't matter. The drama and the trauma sells for some reason. And so they are going to air it, and they're going to rake it in this season.
How did they throw her on the red carpet for the Oscars knowing this all went down? How did they do that? That is gross. I'm sorry.
It's disgusting.
I think that's, I do. You know, and I don't want to take away any opportunities from her, but they should not have done that knowing that was coming down.
Well, guess what? This is ruining all the opportunities. This is ruining not only future opportunities for herself and brands, it's ruining it for everybody in Montauk. So unless they kick her out or they fully separate from her until this has been adjudicated or decided or whatever happens, or she gets some help or she gets some therapy, which I really wish for her, they have to separate themselves from her. Otherwise, they have no future. Because
that way she's thriving.
Well, Whitney's running for the nose.
Whitney is
running for the nose, and she should never look back.
She's cutting those ties.
Let's talk a little bit
and she should.
Let's move on from Taylor and talk a little bit about Secret Lives of Morgan Wise, because we just did the deep dive, and there's a lot to talk about.
If we want to just look at the season, because we all watched the season, we all finished it, obviously not a reunion, but all the episodes. Let's compartmentalize. We're going to kind of move the Taylor thing off to the side. My takeaway from the entire season, entirely too much dad talk. Dad talk is not a thing. I don't want it to be a thing as a viewer. I think it's ruining the show. I'm not really sure from a production standpoint whether the wives were involved or not, why they decided to make this season basically a 50-50 split between the guys and the girls.
I know.
I have a theory, and my theory is, and I could be totally wrong, this has not been verified, but I'm wondering, they film 2 seasons a year. So they film, they edit, they do the reunion, and then they're back, as we saw, they're already filming the next season when they're doing the reunion. So they have like no downtime. I am wondering with the pregnancies, and I'm wondering and being on Dancing with the Stars, I'm really wondering if the women were like, it's too much. So they brought the guys in to just give them a little bit less filming time on the women. I have no support for this.
They certainly could have had less episodes, because it was a full marathon to watch that. They could have cut out 10 episodes from that and just.
It was boring, and no one cares. I mean, that's the thing online.
If you about these guys,
online, no one cares about dad talk. Nobody.
Nobody.
And they are running on the women's coattails. It's awful. It's awful. Except for Connor. That's what
Connor's great.
Yes, Connor is great. He is a wonderful support to her.
And
Connor's not in dad talk anyway. He's not part of that.
He's not.
Well, because he's in LA taking care of the kids. No,
Jordan, who leads dad talk, and now Jesse is stuck with him for life with that prenup snafu. Stuck with him for life.
Is she?
I don't know.
Anybody get out of that?
I mean, I think what they were saying, I don't know. I have no idea. So again, no clue. If Utah is a community property state, and any money earned during the marriage, which is his whole hair business that he has he has the opportunity to get 50% of that. So because they're prenup, which protected her assets, was never signed by any witnesses. It's not valid. It's null and void. It has no value. Now, could they litigate this and she gets a fantastic divorce lawyer and the divorce lawyer's like, you had nothing to do with this hair business and we're going to go to court and da da da. Yeah, but it's not like seemingly a clear path. Like her stuff is not protected, is the bottom.
No.
So her hair salon's not protected.
No.
Her whole business. It's the salons, it's the weaves. She has a huge business apparently. Huge.
Yeah.
Like very well known and very successful. I personally don't ever love the way Jesse's hair looks or any of their hair. And I know they all use Jesse, and I'm not trying to tear Jesse down. Like, fantastic.
Listen,
good for you.
Don't
you
go
made
after
this great
Jesse's business the way the other girls have.
I am not. Thank God. Guess what? Thank God Jesse has a business because Taylor is single-handedly taking down Mom Talk. So good for her.
You know what?
She has something to fall back on.
It's true. Because production's on pause, none of those girls are getting paid right now.
Yeah.
No, none of them. They don't get paid unless they're filming. So, but I do think that if this moves forward, I think they've got to give them more time between seasons. Like film one season a year. Like this needs a break. And I don't want the guys.
You know, if all the women are like, they don't want to film with Taylor anymore, there's no Secret Lives of Mormon wives without Taylor. I mean, she's the star.
She's
not watching that.
No.
Who wants to watch that without Taylor?
For Michaela? No. I mean, I like her, but like she doesn't carry a show.
No. I don't want to watch that.
She gets help.
How about the women? This is one thing I think we talked about on our group chat, but like how the women leave, but the men stay. I'm like,
I know.
I don't understand that. Why do the women have to pack up their bags and go to a hotel? Kick the guys out and make them go to a hotel.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah,
with
I agree.
Jesse.
Well, have we heard that Michaela and her husband are over? They're not. We haven't heard that. And this was filmed months ago.
Heard that.
Oh, I thought that they're separated.
No.
I don't think
in the season they're separated, but I've not heard that they're still separated, nor have I heard they're divorced. So I think
they're not divorced, but I thought they're separated.
She went to stay at Macy's house for a few weeks, I think, and then she went home. I think.
I mean,
we can Google it.
Not a long-term solution thing.
Let's move on. We've been talking about this.
I want to say one more thing. Whitney.
Which is?
Whitney. She has no allegiance to Mom Talk. It was a springboard for.
No.
It should be a springboard for all of them. Go fly.
It
Whitney, fly to the stars.
She's going to Mary. She's
and also Zach meeting her at the diner or whatever, the coffee shop instead of Jen. What was
Zach?
That's
Can I tell you something? Zach and Jen are disgusting. I literally hate that. First of all, you are the epitome of the most misogynistic.
Yes.
You think you're defending your wife and doing something beautiful? You were aggressive with a woman. You're not involved in this argument. Step off. Like literally step off.
Yes.
And by the way, after Mom Talk, what is Jen
was
doing?
So wrong. Nothing.
Nothing. And this guy gave up medical school? What an idiot.
Being a mom. That's what she's going to be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Okay.
There's my dog resting his head on a pillow, completely bored.
Let's move on to Summer House, guys, because that was some episode.
It was actually a really beautiful episode in terms.
It was. Before we go into the dinner party conversation, which was amazing and beautiful. I'm over siesta. I've decided West with his dopey. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drunk. I'm flirting with you, and then the next morning, what did I do last night? What was I doing? Was I flirting? I don't know. I'm so shy. Fuck it. She's amazing. Either shit or get off the pot. And it's so frustrating. I'm like, if you can't fucking decide on Sierra, get lost, West. Get lost. Go east, West. You know, I'm done with him.
Yeah. You can't commit to being a boyfriend. You can't commit to being an adult.
It's like, are you crazy? You think you're getting better than that? Forget it.
I know. Yeah. I know. I agree.
But she also needs to not entertain it. She has to also be like, she has to see it, which I think she now is. And then she's got to be like, no thanks. No footsie. Don't put your hand on my back. We're not snuggling. We're not having little private conversations when we've both been drinking. We're not eating buffalo chicken dip in the kitchen together at 3 a.m. Like, there have to be clear lines for everybody.
Yeah.
And I wonder because KJ was
to take a fucking walk because you are a queen of queens. So tell him to take a hike.
Stunning queen. And also when KJ was on Watch What Happens Live, and he's friends with West supposedly.
He is.
He was like, no, West is not for Sierra. Like, he's not serious enough. I didn't like the apology he gave her at dinner. Wasn't good enough. So that tells me a lot. Between Rachel Lindsay and now KJ saying that, like, there's something
And
that's
also,
not right here.
You just need to be in the audience watching. I mean, Sierra is a queen compared to him. Like she's
not even compared to
out of
him.
his league.
Just she is. She's not even compared to him. She just is a queen. Like she's amazing.
But also compared to him. I mean, they are not meant to be together. He is not in her league. Like she needs a man.
No.
She needs a man.
She needs a man.
She needs a man who's not on Bravo. I hate to say it. I know they like that. She needs a man outside of Bravo. Someone
she needs
to
a man.
appreciate her for
and guys,
how amazing she is.
Like, this happens to all, couples that, like, we've all dated people who are, or, been in serious relationships with people who are not a man and a baby. Kind of almost has nothing to do with age. And then we've been with people who are like, okay, you're a partner. Yeah. You're in it. You're a man. You're an adult. Yeah. He's not that. We can all see what's great about him. Not, that's not where he is in his life, emotionally or otherwise. So move on.
And then, look, now let's go to the dinner party. So the dinner party for Kyle's birthday, was it for Kyle's birthday? That dinner party?
Yes, Kyle's birthday, 43.
And then they ended up talking about race.
23. Yes, yeah.
He looks 23. Sierra, and obviously we're three white women. We can't speak to like how beautifully, we can listen, but we can't, we have to listen when Sierra, Mia, and KG are speaking. All we should be all doing is listening, which they did. They were good friends. They were listening and they were taking it all in, except for fucking West, who kind of made it about, like his only comment was like about himself. And I thought that was really like such a lack of self-awareness, his comment. I'm like, really, West? You're talking about yourself and how you looked when you broke up? Like, I thought that was such an odd addition to that conversation. That was so moving,
I agree with you. I agree. It was.
And there's something
right back about him.
He made it about himself. And there's something about Sierra. I don't know if it's just me and Kyle, but when Sierra starts to cry, I literally cry. Like as soon as her voice gets quivery, my eyes fill up with tears. She's so vulnerable for television and they all were, they really all were, but it was such a moving conversation. And really for us just to listen to West, we were just supposed to listen, and not make it about ourselves.
And honestly, Meredith, you said it best. You're like, this is the season of Sierra. And it is. It really is.
And I am here for it.
I am shining for it. I am loving it.
Well, that's a power. I will say it's a power trio because KJ and Mia are new, and my God, they are bringing it. There's really a power trio with Sierra leading the pack.
Need to do it for Vanita on Southern Charm. They need to give her some allies on that show where she can really rise.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think giving
absolutely
you can't be alone in those situations. It's very hard, and Sierra's strong, and she needed these two people to help lift up the message. I mean, I'm so happy she has it.
And also having a man there like KJ is he's such a powerful voice. I mean, he really is a man who appreciates women and he listens. And that's very rare for reality TV. I mean, his maturity is unbelievable to me for reality television. Like, what a casting coup. Like, to get this mature man. I'm not going to call him, he's not a boy. I mean, he's a man. That's a man you're looking at. KJ is a man. Yeah.
And his EQ is amazing. And he's emotionally mature. He's so communicative. He was raised by women, his mom and his sisters. Like, you can tell. I mean, you can actually tell.
Totally tell. Mm-hmm.
And the respect he has for Sierra and Mia, it's beautiful. I just love it. That was really moving.
Yeah.
And then
there's such
and then there's Southern Charm.
The exact opposite. The other end of the spectrum.
The exact opposite.
The exact polar opposite. What was Craig wearing? That fucking bracelet he bought. What was that? What was that bracelet?
And then he's like, and then I had a spray made by a magician. I'm like, what?
Spray made by a magician. I'm like did Whitney's husband make that for you?
Did Connor make you that spread? Connor the magician who's pursuing magic. We forgot to talk about that. I was like,
or did he buy it from Bill Dumpy?
That's right.
Oh, Connor. Like, you and your magic in LA. Good for you, Connor. But no, honestly, like Craig, I just can't. It's like every apology literally has the word "but" immediately afterwards. Totally. Yes, I don't like to look at myself like that. Yes, I did feel bad. I do apologize for that. But it's like, this man is never going to change.
Never.
He's too old. None of his relationships are ever going to work out because he will not do the work. He can't do the work. He doesn't see it this way. It's like ridiculous. And
by the way,
I gotta say, like, I was
going to say, by the way, Austin's not that much better. Like, he's not yelling at people.
I agree.
Absolutely humiliated Salley on that stage. I mean, she humiliated herself and he humiliated her. And he's not much better. I mean, he's not yelling at people, but truly, they are children.
Listen, Salley is a pick-me girl for sure. For sure. However, she's great television. I find her great TV. She's really, she's crazy. I mean, she's so like boy crazy. It's fun to watch. She's good TV. And what I didn't like was, I'm not sure, Madison said something how like, well, Salley, you are at the bar, 5 days a week or something like that.
4 a.m.
Kind of like
4 a.m.
Yeah, and in my mind, and it was like the Hannah Brown Bachelorette thing.
Yeah.
Well, she can be. She's single. She can do
Exactly.
whatever the fuck she
Well, that's
wants.
what she said. Truly, she said that.
I know
She
she
sat
said
there
that,
on
but I'm
the
like,
couch.
I'm on her side for that. Like, don't slut shame me.
Right.
This guy's not committing to me. If I want to go out 7 days a week, I can go out 7 days a week. He's not my, he's not my husband. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But I agree. I totally agree.
I think the humiliating part, though, wasn't that. I mean, he tried to humiliate her with that, but
He
the
did.
humiliating part is that he's like, don't shame me into being her boyfriend.
Yes, he actually said that. It was cringe.
Could you
He said those
imagine
words.
sitting
Can
there
you
and
imagine?
she still wants him?
Oh boy, he'd
know.
be done. Like that would be done for me. Like that. If a guy says that sentence to you, don't shame me into being your boyfriend. Done. Like she continued to not only like sit next to him. First I would have been like, okay, loud and clear, over and out. Molly, let's you and I switch seats because you just fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like not only did she not do that, she continued for the rest of the filming for episode 1 of the reunion to be like, if I was your girlfriend, I would do your laundry every day. I'm like, what are we talking about? Like,
Which poses the question: does Salley have an ick? Is there no ick for her? Is
there
no
isn't, apparently.
ick?
And she loves the dad bod.
There's no ick for her. I mean, no matter
What?
what Austen does, there's no ick. I can't get over it.
I know.
It's
she just
awful.
wants
And
to
guess
marry
what?
him.
Guess what? They're never going to be anything because
Never.
he doesn't respect her. Because
Right.
she doesn't demand him in
Right.
how she behaves towards him. This is not about her as a person.
Yeah.
He doesn't respect her.
And she's gorgeous and
That's not
smart.
attractive. Sorry. It's not. At the end of
And
the
by
day.
the way, you know who was sitting in a chair there? Audrey. I mean, not physically, but Audrey was in that room at that reunion. Like she had a place in that reunion. Austen humiliated her.
His ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't her name Audrey?
Yeah. No, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
No, you're right. Audrey's her name, but he also humiliated Salley. You know what I mean? So it's like now he's
Yeah.
taken down 2 women.
But so just because he's quieter than Craig, it's still just as bad. It's really horrible
That's a good point.
to women.
That's a good point.
No, this is the genesis of Southern Charm is a horrible man by the name of Thomas Ravenel. Look him up for those of you who are watching it then. This has been the theme from the jump. It's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And now you've got a few of them who just cannot grow up, who don't treat women well, who have no EQ, who have no intention of being in a serious relationship. So it's like, and now their friendship. It's fun if we're watching them be it the 3 amigos through life. Now all they do is fight and they clearly don't like each other. So it's like, what are we watching?
By the way, I was listening to Andy, and he had dinner with them after he had them on Watch What Happens Live.
reunion.
So we went out to dinner, and he was supposed to have dinner with John Mayer, and he was like, I'm going out with these 3 guys, and John's like, well, I don't really know them, but okay, I guess I'll come. And Andy's like, all right. So he comes, and it was like the normal Shep, Austen, Craig, like their whole banter, blah, blah, blah. And so Andy connected with him afterwards and was like, hey, what'd you think? He was like, they have the most chaotic energy I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've never seen people with such chaotic energy. Like, it was just chaos, pure chaos, which I thought was funny.
I would say if I had to have a choice between having dinner with the Southern Charm men or the Summer House men all the whole way.
All the way.
Yeah, me too.
All the way. Totally.
All the way.
And,
Me too.
and I got to tell you, Carl
Not even a
Radke better be at that, because Carl has my heart this season. So he better be at that dinner.
Yeah.
Carl does.
I love Carl making an effort I just love it. I mean, he's trying to be so friendly and warm. And when Lindsay Hubbard is there, he's like, hey, Lindsay, how's it going? It's just like, you gotta love Carl.
You gotta love him. Okay, well, does anyone have a closing hot take?
Anybody have a closing hot take today?
I have
I don't
nothing
think so.
humiliated
Do
in
you,
the past
Jules? You
week.
always have a million.
I don't, except for this gash on my forehead. Nobody can see if you're listening, but
You
somehow
can't see
cut
it
my
even if you're
forehead.
watching.
If you're
While
watching.
sleeping.
If
I
you're
just had a
listening.
break because you can't see it even if you're watching.
I cannot see it.
And by the way, I should do the shout outs at the beginning of the pod, not the end of the pod. But if you want to be a guest on Hot Woman Wanted, email us at hotwomanwantedpodcast@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify and Apple or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Like, subscribe, comment. And we're on TikTok, which we know you do respond on TikTok. And then we're on Threads and Instagram and YouTube. So follow us on socials, Hotties. And we have some really good guests coming up we're very excited about.
Yes, excited.
All right, Hotties.
All right, Hotties.
Love
Till
you.
next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, love you.